Hi, I'm Rob from JDUK Door Systems. This morning we're going to run through a few features and benefits of the new Wisniowski Sectional Door. Okay, so the door itself is mainly broken down into two parts. You have the frame, the outer frame, the goalpost section, and you have the door panels. So the first bit I'm going to talk through is the frame section that supports the door. So this is the 2mm galv frame that's fitted all the way around the door. So left and right legs and fascia across the top, and it's an angle section all the way around, even on the fascia, which is different to most manufacturers. Having an angle framed fascia helps with the rigidity and stability of the whole framework itself. Plus it's 2mm thick, which is really strong compared to the average of about 1.2, so you can see the difference. The market average is about 1.2, this is 2mm. Having this framework itself is basically, to me, like the foundation of any house or home. So having a good strong foundation or framework to a structure makes the actual finish and the working of the door far better. The rubber seal has a double flap seal, so it has an inner and an outer flap, and it also has a thermal bridge of 4 chambers, which helps with the thermal resistance from drafts and heat loss through that section. So still on the frame, we also include on each frame this top angle plate section, which is approximately 3mm thick. So it's a really stiff, rigid plate. And what that does, this connects the frame leg itself with the rigid angle frame or fascia at the top. This is unique to us at JD. So it also helps with the installation and the rigidity of the framework that you're installing. Along with the frame section, this is the part of the running gear. And what we've had introduced at JD is this bearing steel wheeled pulley wheel. So this helps the cable, which helps lift the door, run smoothly, and because it's on a nice thick plate, you don't get any twist within that section. So it just helps it run nice and smoothly. So this is the next part. After the framework, we've just had a brief run through that. This is the actual panel section. So this is the Wisniowski panel. This is made by themselves at their own panel plant. It's high density. It's a high density of PU foam in there. Also has a steel return. So basically, on the inside, the steel folds 5 times, and then sort of folds back into the actual panel itself. That gives the panel its rigidity due to the combination of the foam and the steel rigidity within that folding and the panel. So on the inside of the garage, you can see this is the overall look that you'll get depending on the type of door you get. These are the intermediate hinges that I was speaking about before. These will only come on doors above 2.6 meters wide. As you can see, this is a double-sized door, so we have 2 rows, but on a single door up to 2.6 you won't have any of those on because of the rigidity of the panel. Also, one of the key things is that the roller spindles, or the actual rollers that the door works on, they're actually a bearinged wheel, so inside there's lots of little bearings which help the roller run nice and smoothly around the track. We have a double cable section and a multiple spring section within that door. So it helps with the balancing and the running of the door section. We also have heavier gauged end caps. That also helps with the structure and rigidity of the panel. And from an installation point of view, the tolerances you'll require. So side room is 95mm, and what we would normally spec is 95 at the head, but you can actually go down to 85mm, which is really slim compared to everybody else's. The rubber seal on the door, it's a compression seal. So I'll just lift this back. So it's a nice soft seal, so that will nicely compress against the door. It also has an outside skirt flap and an inside skirt flap. So you've got an internal and an external, and then a compression center. So you can see when it closes down onto the floor, which I'll close it down now, you can see it gives a nice seal against even floor levels. Even on an even floor level, it'll also compress to a certain size. And you can see down at this level, you get a nice compression fit along the floor. So from an installation point of view, there's a lot more hanging and fixing options. As you can see through the framework itself, we have multiple fixing options from the head and the fascia. this section here, which is on the frame leg, into the frame leg, the beside, in between fitting kit option. You also have the telescopic hangers, which will slide across to several different points, so you'll get 2 of those within the pack, one at the front, one at the back. You also then have a further option to install this telescopic side mounting section, which fits on the back, which allows this bracket to extend to about 250mm to a sidewall, so that might be an easier way just to install your door. There you go, that just covers a few points of the new Wisniowski door. Hope it's been informative. If you want a bit more in-depth detail into the bits I've covered, and there may also be things you want to look at, as in panel designs, colours, from the whole retail side, you can pick up the further videos on our YouTube channel, or you can go to our website. I've been Rob, hope you've enjoyed it.